settle down.
Yeah, all I wanted to do was go out and drink tonight. I wanted to make up for the fact that Gen Z said, fuck the bars, fuck the clubs, fuck anything that has anything to do with debauchery. They want to stay inside and play games. They look, I ain't mad at you. Y'all gonna live a long, long, long time. But because of that, I was gonna go out and do some extra drinking for y'all. But God damn it, boy, I tell you what, the quiet one, the one that honestly is probably my favorite right now of the group when it comes to releasing music, had to come out and drop something.
Miss Jackson, am I overreacting or is it valid? I wanna have a one-on-one convo about it, man. You sacrifice your life for so the world could see his talent. He's a legend now, I guess it worked out, but I need some answers. Are you happy with the way he been holding your family name? I need to know, cause I can't sleep at night thinking you died in vain. I think it got to him. People won't tell him because he pay him. The emperor's new clothes to tell, we need to tell.
You made the peaceful Zen J. Cole-like one come out and put something on your head. So now I got to talk about it. I got to talk about it. This is what we're facing right now, right? I'm talking about two legends in the game, two individuals that at different points in my life have been in my top 5. Currently, T.I. remains amongst my top 5 rappers of all time alongside DMX. You can guess the other 3. And Curtis Jackson, a.k.a. 50 Cent, remains amongst my top 10. And for this to go the way that it was going, right? When this first dropped, I don't even want to go anywhere near this. When so many of our legends, like we get so few individuals of the black community that make it to a certain status. And when they do get there, sometimes it feels like they end up acting a damn fool, right? Like sometimes they present themselves in a way that you go, damn, I know we better than that. At this point, you want to see them continue to do what they've been doing on the business side of things, right? No more being at the table just when it's for the amusement of other individuals, right? Like, don't get it twisted. Something like this occurs and there are people that look at it and go, oh, there's an opportunity to make money. And so they're going to add fuel to the fire. It got to a point, you know, a 1-2 level of beef pettiness to a 10 when, as 50 tends to do, he shot a damn bazooka out this bitch when they was just shooting with 9s. It made no sense to go from, hey, I want you to do this rap battle. I ain't trying to do this rap battle because you a snitch to, oh, okay, you know what? Fuck you then. You know what? Oh, by the way, here's a picture of your wife looking some type of way. And then it was like, oh, where did that come from? There must be more to this story behind the scenes because this was so out of left field, right? For people to go from it's me and you to I'm going to put your wife into it, and not to mention, you know, your kid's mother. So you got these two individuals going to a whole different level of seriousness, no longer games. And so then you go, oh, I definitely don't want to talk about or shed light on something like that over there. But that's not to say a part of me was going, it feels like it's about time that it got to where it's at. 50 Cent is one of the most disrespectful but effective trolls we have ever seen. This man has literally trolled any and everybody, from enemies that is dead and gone, from enemies that are still currently alive, from enemies from his past to enemies to this day. And for the most part, people laugh at it and go like, that's just a monster you don't want to deal with, bro, because he's gonna literally go to the grave, dig up the casket, and post it on the internet. And, you know, we are going to laugh at it because he does it in such an effective but disrespectful way. However, with this latest one, it doesn't feel like it's funny. I can understand where 50 was going with this way. I can understand the joke of it. No, this one straight up feels like the neighborhood bully just walked up on a kid and smacked the dog shit out of him for no reason. And it's got everybody kind of looking with the side eye. Everybody kind of raised their eyebrows like, why did he do that? And the thing about it is, right, like everybody's kind of had their response, right? Like you've had the individuals like Fab and them who released a diss track, and, you know, that diss track was hot and it was, you know, it was nice. But even still, with 50 not responding, you didn't feel no type of way about 50. You just went like, yo, he is so far above and beyond that and what he's doing. He'll troll with you, mess with you, but then he's going to go about, and we wasn't going to look at it as a ding against his record. With this particular family, with this particular man that he has chosen to go against, though, it's not as easy to just be like, oh, I'm going to keep throwing out the little memes, the little trolls, because to me, it does feel like the energy is shifted towards, yo, we want to see you rap. We want to see you kind of get back, because right now it's looking like an ass whooping. It's not like you was, you know, punching down. It feels like you're punching towards someone on an equal level, and you met the right one.
And fuck this Lego head ass nigga, man. Ain't nobody studying it, fuck nigga, man. Okay, they finally got the right one. roll some, light one. That's alright, then. We'll have them for the night come. I don't like guns. I walk up on them knife some. Think he Tyson. Nigga, you ain't tough at my son.
Not only coming at you with the online receipts and the postings and the images and the troll game that you like, but he's also doing what we've known him to do. And look, I think T.I., this was the perfect time to come at him because he had just released that track, Let Him Know, which I'm assuming you, your grandma, your auntie, your cousin's kids, the little nephew, the neighbor next door that said they ain't racist because they got a black friend. Everybody done heard that damn track because it was like this, right? Like this came out and it was like, yo, if Jizzy is not going to pick up the baton and run with it, the old school millennials going to come and grab that bitch and like sprint. And that's what T.I. did. He brought back music that made you feel good. It got you hyped. He was rapping on it. He reminded you of why he was that dude for such a long period of time in the early 2000s. So he's already coming off that. Then you got him in a beef, bro, and he's already in that writer lyricist mindset, and he drops banger after banger when it comes to the disses, and it's like, yo, there's no way you can just be like, haha, guys, here's another meme of what old boy did when he in 2006 when he was on Crime Stoppers. At this point, I feel like individuals going, no, you gotta rap back, bruh, because this looks like the kid that went into the neighborhood and slapped up on old kid, and then when he turned around, he felt a brick on the back of his damn head. You know what I'm saying? Now, truthfully, I ain't listened to King's diss track because for me, this was about the adults. I wanted to see T.I. and Fif go at it. I didn't want to go down the road of what King was doing, although I understood what King is doing because, again, the disrespect for somebody's mom, like you asking for him to say something.
The type to start no shit, but the type to finish what they started. Keep it gangsta, kids and women, they ain't supposed to be no targets. Bitch, I'm from that south, yeah, I ain't going not for nothing. Shot that boy 9 times, they should've shot him once right in his mouth.
So now you got King and T.I. rapping and responding back to 50. And at one point, it seemed like Fif kind of had enough. I don't know if somebody got in his ear, somebody had an awakening, was like, look, we're reading the room right now. It is not looking good, Fif. It's not looking how it normally looks with these battles. So he deletes everything, right, off of social media, all the stuff related to Tiny and to this family, but they don't let up, right? We getting more diss tracks from him. We still getting the memes. And then finally 50 was like, you know what? F it. I changed my mind. Here's another meme. Here's an unflattering picture of T.I.'s wife, King's mom. And boy, I tell you what, this is the moment where I was like, this is why it's important to have people in your corner, right? Because then he messed around and got the quietest one, the most lethal one, I think, when it comes to the booth, the one that really picked up the gift and the talent of being a true MC, and Domani to step out and drop, you know.
Maybe it's something that you could tell me, bring some understanding. I'm more level-headed than the people headed to this mansion. I hope you know it's time sensitive. I think he really was a little confused, but I won't mention it. Pardon me if I'm digging it, hate to have you reliving it. You supposed to be resting, with just a few questions. Do you whisper in his ear before he makes the decisions? Can he hear you past the nervous laugh he do when he timid? And is he really happy? Talent took the basic and gimmicks led to the actual business. He used to be something. We thought it was a joke, but now we see it's something off with him. I offer him a chance to reunite with you, and I'll do it.
Now, I get it. Some of y'all gonna be like, yo, he's above this, and he got this show and that show, and he's room with these corporate executives. Damn that. This, to me, would be considered an L on the record, bro. This would be the biggest slap in the face to have gone down this road that you chose. You stepped out and you put their mom out there like that, and the entire family's responding the way they're supposed to, and for you to now back out and be like, I'm gonna continue to do the meme game, right? It's not gonna work. You got at this point, to me, you gotta rap just to save some type of face. Look at how T.I. and his sons are responding. One, you gotta respect a black man who's got a real family unit around him, bro. And it's like, yo, oh hell, everybody rallying around the matriarch, and that's how it's supposed to be. And so you gotta applaud T.I. for the sons he's raised and how they're moving together as a unit. And it's like, you play with one of us, you play with all of us. I respect the fuck out there. I look at 50's side. I'm not saying he ain't got people around him, but you look at how many beefs he has started, how many people he has trolled, and you go like, a part of you goes, is he on an island right now? Who does he turn to in this moment outside of Tony Yayo? You know what I'm saying? And whoever, maybe he's still cool with Dre, maybe he's still cool with M, which would be real interesting if those two got involved. But who do you turn to in this moment when you started a beef with each and every person? This is like America, right? America is saying F you to every country around us, to every ally, to every enemy. And at some point, right, that bill's going to come due. And when it's time to pay that debt collector, who are you going to ask for help? And that's what I look at when I look at 50 is like, do you still got people that rock with you, or have you been bullying everybody around you for so long that secretly some of them might smile in your face, but they going, like, you know what I'm saying? They leaning back and they laughing about this. I also hope, like I said, that it stays rap. I don't want it to go the other way. I hope, calmer heads prevail and lean in and remind everybody that y'all making too much money. Y'all are two greats, two goats to be doing what y'all doing currently. But hey, look, we saw what happened with the Drake and Kendrick thing. That was good for rap music. A little bit of beef, a little bit of energy, a little bit of that fire. So this could also be really good if we get Fif rapping again. Like I said, T.I.'s already rapping at an A level, so if we can get Fif rapping at the A level too, boy, the early 2000s is back in fashion again. Y'all already dressing like it, so y'all might as well bring the music back, boy. It's going to be a lot of dancing, and it might just get some of you Gen Zers back outside drinking, and, it'll be the first time that you'll recognize that it's a lot more fun with a couple drinks in with you, with something nice beside you than it is inside your room with a damn controller in your hand, all right? That was George JLW. I'll holler at you all later.
But I need some answers. Are you happy with the way he been holding your family name? I need to know, cause I can't sleep at night thinking you died in vain. I think it got to him. People won't tell him because he pay him. The emperor's new clothes will tell. We need to tell.